everyone, so today I'm going to be playing Paper.io. I don't know if you can tell, but I am on the website right now. I don't have the app and I don't feel like downloading it. So there are going to be ads, so yeah. There are a whole bunch of different modes and little things that make it a little more fun. That doesn't make sense, but hopefully you know what I mean. And I'm just going to be playing regular Paper.io too, unless I get bored or something and switch to something else. I'll go over these and what they do later, maybe. And if you don't know how to play, I'll try to explain it. So if you can't tell, I'm this little pink block over here. This is, you get picked your color by random, and this is actually my favorite color to be. It's a pastelish pink. I like it. So what you do is you're this little block here, and you leave a little tail behind, and it's kind of a territorial game. You try to get as much territory as possible. You're supposed to be playing with like WASD keys. In the home screen it says WSAD for those of you with a sharp eye. But it's WASD, and I can't play WASD keys. So I'm just using my mouse, and there's a few other rules to it. There's a border to the circle. You can see it right here. And every time it goes red, that means someone's in your territory, and you can kill other players. I want to demonstrate that really quick. If someone would like be here really quick. Here, no, they died. If you slow that down, I don't know if I caught it or not, but if you slow it down, you can see that they kind of like collided. Oh, I died. That's embarrassing. So now I'm this like purple color. Mauve, I'd say. No, not mauve, it's too dark. But you know what I mean. Colors are randomized unless you pick a skin, which I haven't exactly done, because I don't really want to. Oh, third place is only 3%. That's easy. I'm gonna jinx myself, aren't I? Well, I'm gonna try to. Oh! What did I say? I jinxed myself. The way you kill people is that you see this little like tail thing that you leave behind this thing. Whenever you run into it, you die. Oh, I made a heart! That's so cute! I didn't notice that. Also, there are ads. I'm just hoping that I can cut them out in post-recording when I edit this all. Anyways. I'm gonna see if I can find the player so I can kill and show how you kill people. So you see this like little tail there that I was trying to demonstrate before I brutally died. If you run into it, you can kill a player, which was what I was trying to do with that person. Why are you so fast? You're so fast, or I'm gradually getting worse at this game. The goal is to get on the leaderboard like Slither.io. In a way, the death system in this works like the opposite of how Slither.io's deaths work. Because in Slither.io, if you run into another player, you die. But in here, if you run into another player, the other player dies. Wait. Oh no. Haha. And I think I already mentioned this, but there's like this little circle at the bottom. If it turns red, that means the player is in your territory, and they're like what I'm doing right to this green to first place. First place is not even 5% yet. What? Just gonna go to wee. Oh, don't kill me. Wee. So yeah, now that you know how this game. Oh my gosh.
Now that you know how this.
I was not scared. I was not scared. This is first place. I mean, for like the past few times I've played this, I always seem to spawn next to the first place person, and then yeah, well, I don't know where in the world that Mexico player is. Don't get me wrong, I know where Mexico is. I don't know where their player you can see it. You can see it up here. Don't tell me you can't. So I'm second place right now. This should be relatively easy to beat. As long as they don't get to 10, I think I can catch up with them. Oh, I'm first! If you can't tell, when you get first, you get a little celebratory crown. I mentioned that you can't run into the edge unless there are borders, which I'm running against the border right now. You can't go outside the area, and if you run into it wrong, you die, and I do not want to demonstrate that because I'm actually doing pretty well. And you killed yourself. Way to go. Haha! Oh wait, this is second place. This little blue thing's second place, isn't it? Oh, that is second place. Oh, I see you. This is third place. And this blue blue user is second. And I'm first, but you know, that's not the point. Yay, I killed him. Oh yeah, if you can't tell already, this like little icon in with the skull and everything. In the top left is my kill count. Oh my, roll back that footage. Oh my gosh, that was, I've come close to dying way too many times. Hi. No. Oh. Oh, there we go. No. Oh my. Oh my. Okay. First of all, goodbye. Second of all, what, I don't even know what. The thing is, as soon as you see like a player coming towards you, there's really no way of escaping, especially if you're like far away from your territory. I believe I was pretty far, and I was trying, I don't even know, I was trying to kill that green player. I think they had like a money skin and their name was France. Who wants to use the name of a country? I mean, like, even worse, who wants to use the name of rock-like organism under the sea? I think I played a few games of like, I think I've played enough rounds of just regular paper IO. I like teams a lot. I'm gonna do teams since there's a lot more stuff that happens in teams that's just a lot more interesting. And I'm brown team. Okay, so I just jumped right in the middle of a lot of action. Oh, okay. I'm fine. Everything works a little bit differently. If you, oh, well, there goes pink. Yeah, it's the same concept except you can run into your other teammates and you or they won't die. Like, I can just cross their path right now, and you saw that you hopefully saw that.
I think I just turned like Australian there.
I don't know, I did a weird accent. Oh, I killed orange team. Yes. Hello. I'm gonna play teams like 1 or 2 more times. Oh, okay. I did not panic. Oh! Okay, that was a little loud. Okay, so I've played a little bit of the classic paper IO already. I've played a little bit of the teams. I haven't done the small maps on camera before, but it is much easier than the regular map. It's also a lot more competitive. Fast speed is exactly what it sounds like. I feel like I wouldn't be able to handle it because I think it already goes pretty fast. World Conflict is actually really, I might play this one. I'm gonna go ahead to USA because that's just, What I like about this one is the particle effects are really neat, especially if you kill another player and like instead of the percentage, you just do that and the particles go to the capital, I guess. I don't know. Who is that? Oh. There we go. Oh my gosh, do you see that? That is such a satisfying effect. There we go, satisfaction again. Why is everybody just here? Like, you guys came without an invite. Oh, well, that was, I'm pretty sure we collided there, didn't we? No, don't you dare. No! Let's change it to something else. World map is a little weird. I guess I might as well play it. So the weird thing about this one is that now you can capture capitals. Okay, so you know when I said that like pink was my favorite paper IO color? Screw that, I like this little salmonish color instead. It's almost like it's coral. Well, you weren't first though. What? Hold on, that guy had a crown, but he wasn't first. Check the footage. I'm pretty sure that's not how it works. Hey, you have my color?
I don't like that.
Every time somebody kills me, it's always a surprise. I don't like Battle Royale. I'm just putting that out there. It starts out pretty normal. Well, you don't have the trail yet because it hasn't started yet. But as soon as it starts, you have to kind of just stay alive as much as possible. And apparently this heals you. I never noticed that before. But you're supposed to see that like little green thing in the corner. The green outline inside of the circle. Not that green. This green over here. That's the safe zone. It kind of shrinks every now and then. I'm actually pretty deep in already, so I don't think I really need to worry that much. Just avoid as many players as possible. Oh, crud. Oh, I'm not gonna make it, am I? Oh, it's getting smaller? Oh, well, crud. Okay. Oh, I won? Okay. That's cool. I've never won a Battle Royale yet, but the first time I did, I caught it on camera. I'm not playing that again. Every time I spawn next to somebody on the leaderboard. No! I could have killed you. There we go! I think they would have killed themselves already, but I keep jinxing myself. I don't know why. Every time I'd say something, the exact opposite thing will happen. Like if I say I don't want to jinx what I'm doing right now. I think I'm doing it. I think I'm playing pretty well. But then that's an example of what might happen. I'll probably die in the next 5 seconds or something. In the beginning, I said you're supposed to play with WASD keys or the arrow keys. Let me just show you what it's like when I kind of... See, that's very boxy. That's my WASD keys. This is arrow keys, I believe. Oh, crud. Okay, okay. Oh, okay. No, I'm never doing that again. That was... Oh, my... Okay, that was scary. Wee. 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 I'm gonna get revenge for this another money dude killing me earlier. That wasn't them, but they had a money skin and that's good enough for me. It could go either way. It could go south really quickly or it could... First of all, who killed me? I did not see their name. Kudos to whoever did that. But then like I was really distracted. I was talking about stuff. I'm looking at the leaderboard right now while also like trying not to die. Why is it like so popular just having like country as your name or something? Is it like a bot thing or something? I don't know. Exciting. Wow, that's such a great name. Exciting. Man, if only I could have a name that was exciting. Is this like the first place player? This is the first place player, right? Yes, okay. What did I say? I keep spawning next to the first place players. Okay, I died. So that's gonna be it for this. Next time I have another idea. If you direct your attention to the left of the screen, the skins. And I'm thinking about trying to get most of these in a different video, maybe. I don't know. I don't know whether or not I'm gonna do it. These ones are like half decent. All the other ones you have to do some work for. There's Captain America, 50%. What did I say? I said like 50%. Like I'm British or something. Sorry. Oh, I keep reverting back to that axe. 50% in Paper.io. 50%. These two are the exact same. Oh, that's just me. Chess Queen. If you see somebody with the Chess Queen skin, you know they mean business because this is 80% of the map. Also, 50% with 0 kill. 16 players in a game. That's doable. 20 seconds outside your area is really dangerous because you could die. 10 days in a row. That'll take a while. Yeah, so that's for a future video. These are challenges. I have never tried these before. I don't know what to expect from them, and I want to keep that a surprise. This will be like another potential video idea. I might try out all these other things later, some other time. But I really don't know how to end this. I hope you liked it, and bye. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video. It's kind of a new thing that I'm trying, with it being a little longer than usual and with less editing involved. If you did like it, be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you next time, I guess.